If, for some perverse reason, you wanted the recipe on how to best pollute our beautiful wetlands and rivers, it's actually pretty simple. You set out with the worst sandy soils found anywhere on the planet, throw on much loved, famous but fast-acting fertilizers, then a healthy dose of overwatering, and voila! You would create a pollution juggernaut that would make even the Exxon Valdez blush. But that's exactly how most of us have gardened for the last 120 years. Our great city built on the worst sand in the world has steadily and profoundly leaked. And the thing to remember is the major ingredients in your fertilizers, nitrogen and phosphorus, they morph into terrible contaminants if we allow them to slide off or slip below the top 20 to 30 centimetres of your soil. You could say that we have literally been throwing our money down the drain. So how do we get the balance right? How do we put the right fertiliser on at just the right amount so we don't end up contaminating our beautiful wetlands and wasting lots of money? Well, it's actually really easy with these river-wise techniques. Number one, don't even bother trying to fertilise if your sand is water repellent. Because if you don't break through that dreaded waxy layer, then none of that fertiliser or water is going to get to the roots anyway. The good news is lots of fertilisers have got a wetting agent added for this exact problem. Step two. Only use a slow or controlled release fertiliser that is low in phosphorus. Now these products will say on the side of the bag or the bottle or the tub something like feeds for months. Avoid anything with the words like lush, instant or fast, because that really is code for leaching and waste. And it should have 10 to 15 macro and micronutrients because our poor old sands are deficient in everything, not just the traditional NP and K. Step 3. You can unravel all of this good work if you don't use the right amounts at the right time. Late autumn and early spring are the perfect time to feed plants because that's when they're actively growing and you have less chance of heavy downpours washing all of your product away. And fellas, no matter how hard it seems, please try and read the instructions. I mean, that's actually what they're there for. But as a fallback, you can remember that most good fertilisers will only recommend 10 to 20 grams per square metre. I mean, that's less than a matchbox size for an area this big. Now, water it in well and you will have the recipe for a truly great garden.